These haters break my chops. They're like, you promised to do more lives. Well, here it is. Salud, Gentani. Got a little, Arnold Palmer in the house here. Oh, salud, Gentani. A lot of people keep asking me, hey, Father, I really don't understand what your channel is about. I'm struggling. They're like, can you, okay, hold on. Can you explain to me what your channel is about? You know, I'm a very I guess diverse person, you could say. I like so many different things. It's really hard for me to stick to one subject. I get bored very easily, you know. That's why I can't really just be a stock guy. Like everybody just talks about stocks. They have these YouTube channels. It's stock, stock, stock. Doesn't it get boring after a while? It's like I want to talk about like music. I want to talk about, food. I want to eat food, entertainment. I want to talk about what's happening in the world, politics and, world events. And I just can't stick to one subject. And I know it's terrible for the algorithm. That's the true reason why Apefather gets low views. Like you get these haters and they break my chops. They're like, haha, some of your videos get 10 views. The real reason I believe is because I don't stick to one subject. I think that's what YouTube wants you to do. I think that's what the algorithm wants you to do is stick to just one thing. That's it. So you talk stocks, that's it. You don't talk about nothing else, just stocks. You're the only one here, the official cracked Fortnite player. Thank you, brother. I appreciate your support. God bless. I support you too, Fortnite. Sportsman, no, you are not. No, I am not what? I'm not really sure what that means, but getting back, I hate doing the same stuff, I hate doing the same stuff. So the only way I could probably explain what my channel is about to you is a lot of different things. You're going to notice a lot of things. You're going to notice a guy who's a dreamer. I got a lot of dreams in my life. I'm getting old now, I'm freaking 46 years old. I'm no young spring chicken no more. Like, my cousin Vinny, who is like these youths. I'm not a youth anymore. I'm definitely getting older. So I gotta step up my game and I gotta make my dreams happen now. Sorry about that. Um, I want to build the Ape Father brand. That's the goal here. And you might say, well, what's the brand? What is it going to be about? It's kind of the same thing about what my YouTube channel is about. It's diverse. You know, Ape Father brand will be my love of food, my love of entertainment, my love of music. If you don't know this, I'm a piano player. I sing for fun, for entertainment. I don't really consider myself a singer. I do consider myself a piano player, though. So, the Ape Father brand will be all my different loves. The love of music, love of food, love of real estate. So I have a lot of people I look up to. It's kind of weird. It's like, I used to joke with my wife a lot. She said, "Can you pick the three people that influenced you the most in your life?" I would have to say it'd be Billy Joel, but believe it or not, Donald Trump. Okay, I know some people love him, some people hate him, but the guy lived a friggin' amazing life. Okay, and it's hard to pick like one more, but I would say Sylvester Stallone. So I would say those three people: um, Rocky, Rocky Balboa, Sylvester Stallone, Donald Trump, and Billy Joel. So the Ape Father brand is going to be kind of like those three people. you know, it's going to be like, so like, explain it to me. Well, there's going to be a lot of music involved. I write music, I plan on getting my band back together. I want to do a friggin' a world tour one day. That's my goal. Um, Donald Trump in the sense of real estate. I see like the Ape Father King of the Jungle hotels, Ape Father King of the Jungle, like casinos, Las Vegas casinos, possibly all around the world. See, I'm trying to open up retail's mind to like new things. Everybody's stuck in the stock market. That's the thing. Everybody's stuck. They're just stuck. Yeah, stock market, this stock market. Stock market sucks big right now, so it's bull sack, if you ask me. I mean, the stock market, in my opinion, is very corrupt. Very corrupt. It's run by, very select people. They kind of control it, in my opinion, and it sucks. What I love about real estate is that you control it. I mean, listen, I understand there could be a real estate crash. Don't get me wrong. I understand all of that stuff. But if you look at the statistics, can't even say that word. I couldn't get it out. Statistics. If you look at it, real estate is always going up. I mean, look, all I can tell you is this. I look at my father, may he rest in peace. He always made money in real estate his whole life. Never lost any money. I've owned like three or four homes. The reason I say three or four is because some of them, were like long term, some of them were quick, so it's around four, but one was a really quick one. When I was in Jackson, New Jersey, that was a quick one. That was under a year. But I've always made effing money, even on the short term. I owned this house in Jackson, right, for 8 months. I paid 500 to 5,000 for it. 8 months later, this was in 2005. I sold the house for 550,000. Made like friggin', I made like 45 G's in 8 months. Stock market, I don't know. It's really not for me. It's just I got killed. I followed a dream. I followed that whole AMC movement thing. Biggest mistake of my life that was. The thing I liked about it was that there were people from all around the world. There were people from everywhere, from friggin' Russia. I had a fan, North Korea. We called ourselves the AMC apes. Okay, people from Italy had this. He was a bodybuilder. This guy's Andrea. He still calls me to this day. I met people from all around the world that were AMC retail investors, AMC apes. And the point was we were going up against the hedge funds. The hedge funds were the bad guys. They're the ones who always cheat, find, corruption, ways to make money, in my opinion. They don't play a fair game. So I felt like it was like a David versus Goliath story. So I jumped in like a psycho. Okay. I put 250,000 into this friggin' thing. Lost a lot of money on it. Okay, that's why I'm really not an advocate for the stock market. I hate the stock market. I don't feel it was a fair game. I don't feel it was fair. It wasn't fair. It was very corrupt. This guy who's a CEO out of Merit only cares about himself, lining his own pocket, taking the money from us, retail, to make himself richer. And it was a major mistake. Look, I made a mistake. I fixed it now. That's it. I'm smart now. Now what I did is I consolidated my whole portfolio. I have like just 10% that I risk now in my life. 10% in the stock market of my net worth. That's it. The rest of the money, I keep it in cash, gold, and real estate. I learned my lesson. You understand? Look, it's okay. Sing a song. Well, what do you want to hear? It's okay to make mistakes in life, but you got to learn from your mistakes. See, most people don't learn from their mistakes. They keep repeating the same mistakes. No, no, not me. I've learned from my mistake in the stock market. I will never. The only reason I'm doing DJT, this is the stock Donald John Trump, is I believe in Donald Trump. Okay, I believe in him. I believe he's going to be the 47th president of the United States of America. And I started talking about that stock DWAC. It was at $14 a share. That thing went up a big run to 80. Went up to 80. Now it's shot down a little bit, but if he wins the presidency, I feel that thing is going to go really high. So that's like the last stock that I kind of believe in. I have no idea. I can't even pronounce this. Condolenza rice. I have no idea. Is that a food? I have no idea what that is, man. Anyway, sing a song here. I'll sing a song. We'll do you like Billy Joel? We'll do Downeaster Alexa. That's a tough one, right? Well, I'm on the Downeaster Alexa, and I'm cruising through Block Island Sounds, and I have charted a course. I'm going to wake up my family to the vineyards, but tonight I am Nantucket bound. I had to check it out there and go to falsetto because my freaking daughter's going to come in here and start screaming at me, you mother effer. If I hit that full voice, I would have woke everybody up. I'm serious, brother. I never heard of that rice before. Has anyone ever heard that rice before? Condoleezza rice. I've never heard it before. Maybe my grandmother made it for me and I might have ate it, but I don't know what it's called. It's possible. There's a lot of food I eat that's like the real authentic Italian stuff. And I don't know like all the names of everything. Look, you have to understand there's a difference between someone who's an eater and someone who's a chef, who's a cook. When you talk to people who are like a chef, they know all the ins and outs of everything. Someone who's an eater, like me, I like to eat. I like to manja. I eat, brother. I don't listen. I don't need to know all the ingredients of the food. I don't need to know the recipes. I leave that to the chefs. I leave that to my wife, to my mother, to my grandmother, may she rest in peace. I don't, they have their recipe books. I just eat. You see my daughter, she's like, what the F is that? I gotta talk low. Sorry, Sophia. I'm waking everybody up here. But anyway, yeah, I'm like I'm an eater, brother. I apologize. I don't mean to insult you. I don't know all the ingredients and things. I just like to eat. You ask me to eat, I could do a good job with that. You should see some of my videos. I ate like forget 15 patty Whoppers at Burger King, 20 patty Whoppers, not Whoppers, 20 patty Big Macs at McDonald's. I ordered 150-ounce prime rib at Outback's. That's the largest Outback steak that was ever friggin' ordered. And I ate it. I ate the whole everything. So I like to eat. Um, Gotta figure out a way to get about a friggin' trillion views. It's not so easy. I'm starting to realize this is very difficult, especially because I'm not really being treated fair. I don't think I'm being treated fair on social media. When I first started my YouTube channel, I was getting like 100,000 views on one video, 50,000 views, 20,000 views. Now I'm getting like 10 views. It doesn't make any sense. I have over 15,000 subscribers. There's some stuff rotten in Denmark, but we'll just say we'll say it's alleged. Okay, we'll say it's alleged. You heard about me? I hope you heard good things about me. Jean Claude, almost Van Don. You try to change it up like Don Van Don. Oh, she was the former Secretary of State. Oh, are you talking about? I know who you're talking about. Look, I apologize. It's very early in the morning. I didn't sleep all night. At this point, if you asked me who friggin' Superman was, I probably couldn't tell you. I've been up all night. I gotta go get some sleep. I probably shouldn't even shouldn't even be making this live stream right now. If you ask me right now, if you ask me right now who friggin' Christopher Reeve is, I probably wouldn't know. Hold on, 1 second here. Let me look this up here. Apefather is sleepy. I gotta charge this thing. Hold on 1 second. I gotta charge this. Hold on. Ow! Everyone at Outbacks knows me. Well, when you say everyone at Outbacks knows me, do you work at Outbacks? Are you an Outbacks employee, or are you just you're just saying that in your opinion? Every restaurant knows me, to be honest. I'm not limited to just the Outbacks. I'm famous at many restaurants because I order a tremendous amount of food. Oh yeah, not just one time. I've ordered that 150-ounce steak about several times, and I've ordered smaller ones, 75 ounces, 100 ounces, 50 ounces. So I've ordered it many times. I want to buy your house. I can. All right, 1 second here. I'm looking this up here. One second. I'm just looking this up. Yeah, she under she was under Bush, right? I remember her. Yeah, I remember her. I'm sorry. I'm just tired. You notice I know her face. As soon as I saw her face, I remembered her under the bush. Not the father, the son, George W. I remember her. It's kind of a weird thing to ask me. Like, why would you ask me about her for? She's like, she's out of office now for a long time. That was the first time someone asked me about her. I'm just worried about Trump getting in right now. I'm worried about that. I heard some crazy thing happen with Kamala Harris that she embarrassed herself. I didn't get a chance. I just saw a title pop up on my feed. I got to go see what happened. I don't know if anybody knew what happened with that, but apparently she was talking about something. She had no idea what she was talking about, but was saying it with such conviction. Well, you're saying it because she's hot. Yeah, she's okay. I mean, hey, not too shabby, right? Not too shabby. I'm looking at her now. There she is. All right. So, man, it's crazy. I got to do a shitload of videos. I got to do a shitload of live streams. I just want to become successful in life. I want all of my retail brothers and my retail sisters. I want us all to be very successful. We have to work really hard. It would be nice if we worked together. Like I don't want any money, but just like what you're doing right now to me is working together. See how you're all on this live stream, and we get to like brainstorm about ideas. You know, the thing is that the more people who come to my live stream, the more percentages that I'm going to be able to make my idea. I have so many ideas to make my ideas come true. Okay, the Apefather brand, baby, the King Gorilla, hotels, casinos, restaurants. I want to open a restaurant where I have basically, I want to offer people the biggest meals of their lives. Not, I mean, we'll have what's called the prude menu. We'll have the wimp menu, but I want to have the king, the champion menu, where people order 10 patty friggin' cheeseburgers, 10 hot dogs, french fries on the cheese. I want to do these stacks. I do it now on my own, just for my own entertainment. I go to Chick-fil-A and I'll do like a 10 patty chicken tower, chicken cutlet tower. I do it at Burger King, I do it at McDonald's, I do it at Wendy's. As soon as I walk into Wendy's, the lady still remembers me when I ordered the 10 patty, the T Rex. She remembers me, the manager at Wendy's. She's like, "It's eight, father." She goes, "You're here. How many burgers are you gonna eat now?" Success is measured by how hot the Secretary of State is. Kamala talked about the passage of time. I gotta go check it out because I didn't get a chance to see it yet. But they said that she made a little bit of a fool out of herself. So looking forward to that. Looking forward to checking that out. I'm really not everyone. It's so funny that everyone looks at me like I'm like this stock guy. I hate the stock market. People don't realize, like after AMC, I get disgusted with the stock market, man. I hate it so effing much. And I refuse to put major money in the stock market. I just don't want to do it no more. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I think it's corrupt. I think it's fixed. I think it's rigged. I hate the stock market, man. But unfortunately, so many people love the stock market, and it's kind of like one of the basis of my channel to talk about it. But honestly, if it wasn't for Trump, I got to tell you something. If Trump didn't come out with Truth Social, I probably wouldn't even be in the stock market anymore. You want me to be honest with you? Like Truth Social was like one of my last like hopes. And so far it's working out great. Like I said, I started talking about it around 14. What president would have your number in a flight? I'm not really sure what you're talking about, man. What president would have my number? What do you mean have my number? You got some strange questions, man. My phone number? Like what number? What are you talking about? My number? In a fight? Or meaning that someone who, what president would beat me up? Is that what you're asking me? What president would kick my ass? Is that what you're talking about? I mean, it's hard to say that because they're all old. Like Trump is old, Biden is mad friggin' old. Um, Obama seems like he could throw a couple of punches, right? Obama looks like he's got the Cassius Clay moves, right? Muhammad Ali moves. No, I'm joking around. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking around. Um, it all depends if they're at their prime. It's a hard question to answer because when someone's 80 years old, obviously they're not going to put up a good fight, right? So anyway, let's not talk about this. It's crazy questions, man. Obama can't throw a baseball. This is crazy questions, man. You got to be careful what you say online, okay? When you're talking about presidents, I think that's what you're all trying to do. You're all trying to get me in trouble here. Okay, let me be perfectly clear. I don't want to fight any president. Okay, it's just entertainment purposes. They're asking me questions. You guys are all trying to get me in trouble. That's what you're trying to do. I understand what's happening here. You can't mess around. Like you can't say anything, even the slightest bit negative about a president. I don't know if you know that because that's not a joke. You cannot mess around with that stuff, man. So you got that stuff. You gotta gotta keep on the DL. Crazy, man. Let's talk about let's talk about something else. I know I got a lot of crazy people on the live stream right now. This has started out to be a crazy live stream. Never in a million years that I think I'd be talking about some of the things you're talking about right now. It's crazy stuff here. Um, good thing for me. I'm not going to do too much of a long live here. Going to be finishing. This is a live I want to finish up. Let's go to music. Music is something that makes me happy. We'll do a little music here. So one of the songs I still want to get famous is my brother Drake Cash. By the way, you got to email me, brother, because I want to give you my new number. I don't trust all these lunatics. I changed my number because they're all psychopaths. Well, that's a great song. That's from the Doors, Roadhouse Blues. But I still want to get the AMC song that it really was Werewolves of London, but I want to get that song known because one day we got to do the AMC Las Vegas Casino. And like I said, it doesn't have to be affiliated with AMC, the movie company. Doesn't have to be affiliated with AMC, the movie company. It could be Apefather Majestic Casino, or it could be part of the brand, Apefather brand. So we got to work on getting this song famous. These two songs I want to get famous with AMC. I'll never forget about this song. Your Ray Fowler's got diamond balls, tells you to buy and hold. Your investment will turn to gold. Royal flush will never fold. Sing it, everybody. Ahoo, AMC to Pluto. AMC needs a Las Vegas casino. Ahoo. Casino. Ahoo, AMC to Pluto. AMC needs a Las Vegas Casino. Anyway, we're gonna make that song famous one day. Yeah, it's me playing piano. You didn't know I play piano? Ow! We got to go to Atlantic City. Me and Drake Cash, baby. Say, look, this is me. See, I play piano. Ow! Oh yeah. It's supposed to be funny. You're funny. I don't consider myself a singer, but it's supposed to be Werewolves of London. Okay, in that particular song, he he didn't really sing. He was talking. It was like a talking vibe, but he was hitting that ow, that ow. So that's basically what it's all about. Yeah, I got a few songs that I got to get out there. We're gonna work on that. We got a lot of things to accomplish this year. 2024. We all got to win. It's time for us to win. It's time for me and my boy Drake Cash. We got to make money, big money. We deserve it, right, Drake Cash? We got to make the big bucks. So, I do believe in Trump a lot. I'm a big Trump supporter. I got involved in, he wants to talk about Vietnam. This is all I can tell you. This is all I can tell you with Vietnam, yeah. What is it? We met as soulmates on Paris Island. We left as inmates from an asylum. That's it. That's all I can tell you about Vietnam. I'm not going to get into it. Great song, though. You can talk about crazy subjects today. We're talking about Vietnam. You're talking about freaking secretaries of states here. Can't keep up with you guys. I'm going to drink some of my iced tea here. Oh, I love Drake Cash. Thank you, brother. You're the man. I love you, Drake Cash. Will you be watching the UFC 300? I hope Trump is there. It's going to be the biggest UFC event of the year. Me and you should watch it together, brother. Will you go to AC? Let me know. Let me know when you're going to AC. Thank you again. God bless you, Drake Cash. I don't work at Uber. This is some crazy psychopathic thing that you hate is, made up. Singing like this early can ruin the day. Nah, singing always makes me happy, the regulator. April 13th. Oh, awesome, man. If everything is cool, yeah, let's hang out, brother. There's no evidence because I don't work for Uber. It's impossible, bro. It's impossible. There's no evidence because I don't do it. But I was just telling everybody my true mission in life. All of you think, I don't know what you think of me, but all of you think that I have like all of this money in the stock market. I changed, man. I changed. I just lowered it to 10% on my net worth. I don't mess around with this. I don't trust the stock market. I really don't trust the stock market. I know Vladimir Putin's going to say it's at all-time highs. I get it. But for me, I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I would rather put all my money in real estate Gold, cash is king. And I'm a happier person that way. I'm a calmer person that way. I have to be honest. Ever since I started getting involved with the stocks, man, it's too nerve wracking. My life was very calm for a long time. I got to tell you, my life was very calm. I had tons of money and I was doing great. As soon as I got involved in that friggin' AMC shit, it kind of went downhill. But that's why I'm trying to do something for my eight brothers and my eight sisters rather than give up. This is what I'm suggesting, okay? We need new leadership in AMC. This is what I'm suggesting. Adam Aaron sucks, okay? The board of directors suck. And it's like if you keep counting on these morons, okay, these mamalukes, these stunads, they're gonna put the company into bankruptcy. That's where I think it's heading. It's heading for bankruptcy. And how do you save it? We don't even need their approval. We need an AMC Las Vegas casino. This is what I'm trying to make all of you understand. Now, this is what Vladimir Pusser doesn't understand. He says that it's illegal. Listen to me, Vladimir, I read your comments, okay? There's nothing illegal about talking about an idea. Here's what's illegal. You want to hear what would be illegal, Vladimir? If I was asking for people to invest, if I was saying invest in a casino, okay, and I wasn't registered with the SEC, you understand? That's illegal. But simply saying that I have an idea, this is all I'm saying to people. I'm saying I personally have an idea to one day open my own casino, and I want to get a large enough audience of people to just not to invest, but to talk about it, just to hear my idea. Talking is not illegal, Vladimir. Asking for an investment when you're not registered with the SEC, that's illegal. So you have to kind of get your laws a little bit in order. You don't really know your laws too well. What's up there, Merchantville Ferry? Chad is broke. Chad will never go on a vacation. Well, that's what I'm saying, Drake Cash. Look, and you want to laugh, brother. It's not illegal, Vladimir. Vladimir, how much you want to make a bet? Okay. I will make a bet with you right now that just talking about an idea, like, all right, so Vladimir, if I would say to you, I have an idea, listen to me, I want to open up an Italian restaurant. Is that illegal too? So in other words, it's illegal to just have an idea. It's illegal to say, Vladimir, I want to open up a steakhouse. It's my dream. I want to open up a steakhouse. That's illegal, right? It's not illegal having an idea. Okay. Hey, now this would be illegal. You want to hear what would be illegal? What I'm about to say is fake. It's not real. It's for entertainment purposes only. This would be illegal. If I would say, Vladimir, send me $5,000. Are you ready? And I'm going to give you a 10% interest in my casino. That's illegal. And then you send the money, I collect the money, 100%. If you're not registered with the SEC, 100% is illegal. What I just said was fake. It's not real. Okay. It was just as I'm making a point for entertainment purposes only. I'm not asking anybody for any investments. But simply having an idea, Vladimir is not illegal. You're a psychopath. Look, the regulator, you don't know what I'm doing with my money. How do you know that I didn't day trade DWAC? How do you know I didn't buy and sell that thing already 10 times? Okay. How do you know I didn't sell at $80, like $79 a share? How do you don't know anything? You're assuming. You're assuming. Okay. I am not telling anybody what I'm doing. You're assuming. Don't assume. Okay. Stop assuming. You think I'm an idiot, bro? You think I'm stupid? I'm not stupid. Okay. You don't understand something. You all think you know everything about me, but you don't really know much. You don't know much. I don't know much, but I know I love you. And that may be all I need to know. Stop assuming you know everything about me, all right? The regulator, you really got me thinking, I got to tell you. My wife actually believes that you are, like an older guy that, for the most part, really speaks from life experience. Because she said that she spoke to you before and, you really convinced her that you're this well-educated, older guy that knows a lot about things and most likely is a successful person. But to me, I got to tell you, I'm not convinced with you, man. I'm not convinced that you're worth over $100 million, like you say. I'm not convinced that you're even an older guy. I'm thinking you're a teenager. I'm thinking you're a teenager, the regulator. That's what I'm thinking. You're wrong about me. You're wrong about me. The regulator, I started talking about DWAC. I got involved. It was at $14. It was at $14, you psycho lunatic. The thing went up to almost 80. It's you don't understand. See, the regulator doesn't understand. Okay, listen to me. I have different goals in life. Okay. The stock market to me, see, to you, the stock market is very, very important to you. Okay. To me, it's not that important. I dedicate about 10% of my net worth to the stock market. That's it. That's it. That's it. I don't go any higher than that because I don't believe in it. I don't trust it. So obviously, that obviously I can't have that huge of a position, right? Because I'm not putting that much money into it. I got AMC, I got GameStop, I got a DJT. So the thing is that I'm not willing to risk tremendous money anymore. That's all I'm saying to all of you. I'm not willing to do that. I have bigger goals in my life, which is real estate that I want to be. Look, I have a lot of savings right now. But I learned my lesson. I have access. See, the regulator doesn't stand. I could throw $1 million at the stock market right now if I wanted to. Listen to me. I could throw $1 million in the stock market, but my wife would freaking kill me. You understand? She saw I lost $250,000. You understand? In AMC. If I lost $1 million, my wife would knock me out, LL Cool J style. Okay. So you have to understand that I can't risk certain money anymore in the stock market. So to me, I play with 10%. That's it. I play with 10%. And I'm not going to tell you how it's divided. And I'm not going to tell you how many shares I have. I'm done being transparent. I'm not doing it no more. Just look, I'm here to be an entertainer. I'm not a financial planner. What difference does it make how many shares I have? What difference does it make when I buy, when I sell? Look, I'm not here to tell any of you what to do. I never was. That was kind of like Lou's department. Look, again, I don't want to bring him up. May he rest in peace. But Lou was the one who tried to come across like he was this very experienced, Wall Street guy. I mean, let's face the facts. Like, that was his thing. I know all the top traders. I know everybody. Blah blah blah. That was never Apefather's thing. That was never my thing. I was never trying to come across like I'm this Wall Street frigging guru, like an expert. I was a cheerleader. You know what I always was and I still am to this day is I'm a cheerleader. I'm cheering for all of us. See, that's what the regulator doesn't understand. I want him to become successful. I want all of you to become successful. But it's like it somehow became like a battle between us. Like, where I have all these haters and stuff and everybody hates me. It's like, guys, I just want you to do well. You know, I don't want you to lose money. And I tell you all the time, I say, don't listen to me. What do I say all the time? I am not a financial planner. I don't know how much more clear I could possibly be. I'm not a financial planner. I don't give financial advice. I'm just an entertainer. I say it over and over and over again, but yet people want to blame me for things. Is Commander 35 a stock guru? According to him, he is. According to him, he made 1.5 million on Redbox and 250,000 on GTII. Look, the regulator, God bless you. Okay. Again, I want nothing but the best for you. You understand me? I hope you make $200 million. Listen to me. I have nothing but good wishes for you. Okay. You don't have to prove yourself to me, brother. You don't have to. He's writing these comments like, I protect stock gains and losses with calls, puts, and other, hedges. Good for you. It has nothing to do with me. Everyone in this world has to do what's best for them. You understand? You got to do what's best for you in life, and I got to do what's best for me. What's best for me in life is very simple. First and foremost, I am an entertainer. That's what I am. You understand? That's who I am here. I am not a financial friggin' planner. I'm not some guy who claims to know everything about the stock market and all this shit. Like I don't that's not me. I'm a guy, really honestly, that's just an entertainer. That's what I am. I'm an entertainer. I'm here to entertain. Pure and simple. And one day I hope that my entertainment leads me to build a brand. The Apefather brand, King of the Jungle brand, which is going to be something that's not going to be limited to one industry. That's what the regulator doesn't understand. It's not limited to one thing. I want to be involved in everything. Okay. One of my heroes is Trump. Trump branded his name on everything. Started off with just real estate, then it turned into beauty pageants, planes, friggin' sneakers, Bibles. I'm not going to do Bibles though. That's a little too much for me. The Bibles are a little too much. The stock market, honestly, was never for me. I don't know why. It's so funny. I remember having the $250,000 liquid, and my first instincts were telling me to put it in gold because that's what I've done my whole life. I've done my whole entire life cash and gold, or real estate primarily. I just have a house to live in. That's my investment. But the things I always did my whole life since I was a young kid was gold. I always bought gold coins, American Eagles, American Buffaloes. So my first instinct was, let me put this in gold. And what happened was, I never forget. You know how it all started. I'm going to tell you how it all started. Um, I was watching Lou. Okay, may he rest in peace. May he rest in peace. But I remember he said, does someone in your family have cancer? Because this play AMC, I have secret connections and all the stuff he was saying. This thing's gonna make all of us rich. Now, at first, I don't believe someone I don't know on the internet, but then I started doing a lot of homework on it, and millions of people all over the world were involved in this thing. This was not just limited to America. There were people all over the world that were retail investors involved in AMC. Like I said, I started meeting people from Italy, Russia, Ireland. People were calling me every day. Ape Father, I love you, AMC to Pluto. And I got hooked. I'm not blaming Lou. I'm just saying I got hooked. I got hooked on it and I took all that liquidity I had, I dumped it into AMC at a very high price because the thinking at that point was that AMC was going to go to the thousands. It was going to be like a short squeeze. It was going to be a major thing happening. So, buying at 52 seems very high now. That seems like idiotic, obviously. It seems like you're the dumbest person in the world. But at the time, we thought AMC was going to go like to friggin' thousands and thousands of dollars a share. So whatever. You know what bothered me about AMC? I don't mind that I lost. All right, I don't mind it, but I like to lose fairly. And I don't feel that that was a fair loss. I don't care what any of you say. I don't feel like arguing. I feel there was too many things that went down there that stink like friggin' shit. Too much corruption. There's too many unanswered things. We never know what the real share count was. Remember, we were all talking about what's real shares, what's fake shares in AMC. Nobody really know what the real shares were. I don't feel it was a fair transaction. All right, that's it. That's just my opinion on it. AMC was not a fair stock. American Dream. You want to know what it is? Look, I'm not saying to you that the stock market doesn't have its moments where people make a lot of money because obviously we've seen that. We remember that HKD, that was insane. That friggin' stock. That thing that thing went up to over 2,000 a share. Remember, it was like 2,300 a share. So I mean, look, but like you know what it is? Those things are very rare. It's very rare when that happens. You got to be at like the luck of the Irish. You got to have like diamond luck to hit those things, and I don't know. I thought it was going to happen with AMC. I was wrong. I apologize. I put it, but listen, for the people who are mad at me, you should consider this. I put up my own money. You know what I mean? I'm not like a guy who talks the talk. I was a guy who walks the walk. Like, how could you be mad at someone who rode with you? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was there with you through it. I took the losses. Like, it's that, who you should be mad at? You should be mad at a person who talks the talk, but ultimately never put up any money. And I'm not going to mention names. Okay. I think we all know who I'm talking about. Those are the people you should be mad about, not the people who rode with you, not the people who was part of the movement that did everything, that the movement wanted us to do, buy and hold, right? But that's the thing. People hate me for some reason. People are like, "Oh, you're a piece of shit. I hate you." I really don't. I still to this day don't understand why, because I put up all my money. And I friggin', I still to this day, I ride with all of you. And yet people say, I hate you. I hate you, Apefather. Well, whatever. I don't get it. Yeah, but the point is, we hoped for a squeeze to regulator. But the point was, we were part of a movement. We were part of a movement. I buy for you. You buy for me. I hold for you. You hold for me. We are family. We were part of a movement. See, you were a part of that movement. We were part of a movement. Okay. But unfortunately, there was a lot of corruption. There was a lot of shit that stinks like absolute friggin' shit that look. West Christian felt it too. West Christian felt it. Yeah, I'm still alive. Yes. Psychopathy people. West Christian wrote a letter to Adam Aaron claiming that he felt that there was phantom shares in that play. I'm just telling you that was his words. So, American Dream, they don't hate you, Ape Father. They're playing with you because I know they can get a reaction. Their trolling has nothing to do with emotions. They do it for fun. Well, listen, you want to know something, American Dream? Whatever they're doing it for, I just hope they do it until they get 1 trillion views. That'll all. You see, you want to know ultimately what I want to do? Okay. I want to go from like bum to chum. Okay. Let me explain to you what that means. Because right now I do feel like a little bit of a bump. You want me to tell you the truth? Look, despite that I have all the money, it bothers me that I lost $250,000. It bothers me. I have all the money. I have a beautiful house. I have all the money. I have gold. I have cash. But it just messes with my mind. And yeah, I'm doing good with DJT, but I didn't make back money like that. I didn't make back no $250,000. I'm not gonna lie to any of you and told you I did. No way. Because I'm not risking that much. I'm not willing to take a gigantic risk. Like I could have made back that money if I would have put the right amount, if I would have bought a large amount of shares. But you have to understand, I don't trust the stock market. I just don't trust the stock market. I just don't do it no more. Not after what I experienced. I don't trust the stock market. So I'm only willing to risk 10%. That's it. I'm probably going to end my channel when my dog dies. Well, I don't want you. Well, first of all, God bless your dog. Let's start with that. I hope your dog doesn't die. That's very sad, American Dream. I hope that he recovers. But American Dream, you're a really entertaining guy. It's YouTube to a certain degree, in my opinion, isn't really fair. Because you really make a lot of entertaining shit that makes me laugh, man. You you really do. You do. You deserve to be successful, man. You do. You're listen. Anything is possible, American Dream. Anything is possible. You never know, man. If I told you a year ago that I was gonna have over 13 million views, you probably would laugh at that too. You know what I mean? You would probably laugh at that too. You'd be like, "There's no way this guy's gonna get over 13 million views." But I have over 13 million 200,000 views right now. So who knows? Like in another year from now, I might have over 1 billion views. You'll be like, holy friggin' cow, holy cow! You'll say. It crushes me that you lost that much money. I lost a fraction of that, but to me, my fraction was a lot. Listen, losing any amount of money is bad. It's just that, again, let me reiterate to you, I don't mind losing, but I just like to lose fair. That's the key. And I don't believe it was a fair game. I feel like I got robbed, like mugged. You want me to tell you how I feel? I feel like somebody at gunpoint robbed me, like with AMC. That's what I feel like. I feel like the. It's crazy. I think back on it sometimes, and could you imagine, like, if we were all talking in 2021, and like, let's say we had like the hindsight. Could you imagine that, like, we knew that AMC was going to be at $3? Now this is after a one. This is after a 1-for-10 reverse stock split. Remember Tony De Niro? Remember what Tony De Niro said? He goes in his live stream. He goes, "Listen to me. None of you understand." I love it when Tony comes across like he's like a know-it-all in the stock market. He's a very educated guy, right? None of you understand market capitalization. Do you know how much AMC would have to go down after a 1-for-10 reverse stock split? Remember he said this? There's no way it's going under friggin' $10. I remember that live stream. I was watching Tony De Niro, and I'm thinking about it. Where we were at last I checked was like $3 a share, AMC. And now this is, understand something. This is after the 1-for-10 reverse stock split. It's friggin' horrible. It's really like at 30 cents. If you think about it, the real price of AMC is probably like 30 cents. It's like a pink sheet over the counter stock at this point. Thank you, American Dream. I love you, brother. But the regulator, you know how I'm making my losses back? By not making any stupid decisions. You want to know how I'm making my losses back? By being smart. Okay. And I'm being smart with my money. That's it. My money now goes into savings. My money goes into cash. I know a lot of people think it's stupid. A lot of people think having cash is dumb. Oh, cash is just paper. You wipe your ass with it. It doesn't make any money. But let me tell you something. You don't lose any money with cash. You don't lose any money. And gold has always been good for me. So, look, everybody can have their own opinions. I don't want to fight with people. I remember I watched this interview on Oprah Winfrey one time, and they were asking Oprah, who's a billionaire, they were asking, "What do you invest in?" And you know what she says? "I invest a lot in cash." She calls it an investment. She goes, "I have a lot of cash." And people are like, "But isn't that dumb? You're not making any interest on it." She goes, "It's not dumb to me. I love having cash." So I remember just when I first heard that, that stuck with me my whole life. People don't realize that cash is king. Having cash is a great thing. Maybe you're not making money on it, but to me, I will always say cash is king, and I don't care what anybody says. The regulator, one day, I'm going to come surprise you, and I'm going to come fly out to where you're in Florida, right? I'm going to come to Florida. I want to see your house. I want to see your lifestyle. Because if I'm going to tell you something, if you really are 100% legit and you're worth over $100 million, brother, I got to tell you, man, I'm going to be shocked. I'm going to be completely shocked if you're real. If you really sometimes convince me that you sound like a very educated guy, but then I say to myself, American Dream, what do you think? American Dream, you think the regulator is worth $100 million? What do you think? I know he's going to say he's worth $100, right? American Dream, how much money do you think the regulator is worth? Everybody seems to be very rich on YouTube, right? WTF, he's a millionaire. American Dream, how much money do you think the regulator is worth? Yes, I'm still holding. But like I said, I consolidated my portfolio to where I'm only dealing with 10% of my net worth in the market. That's it. 90% of my money is not in the stock market. 90% of my money is in cash, gold, and real estate. And that's the way it's going to continue for the rest of my life on planet Earth. I will never ever risk money in the stock market, like not real money. Like I'll play with things 10%. I'll play with things. And so far what I played with DJT turned out to be great. You know what I mean? And I'm not telling people what I'm doing. I hate it when people assume that I'm holding and I'm not selling or what. Let's stop assuming. Just don't worry about me. Worry about you. Crazy. I want to see your house one day, the regulator. I want to see if you're full of shit or if you're 100% for real. Because if you really are 100% for real, I honestly don't understand why you watch me. I just like don't get it. Like what do you get out of watching me? Can I ask you a question? Like what is okay? If you're worth $100 million, obviously you're not watching me because of any financial reason, right? Obviously, right? So like, is it just that you enjoy hating me? Like what? I'm just trying to understand. Like, what is the purpose? Like, what is your point of watching my YouTube channel? Do you get a kick out of my life? I don't understand. Maybe you can explain it to me. What is the purpose of you watching me? Because if I had $100 million, I would not be watching you. You're funny, American Dream. No, but let's take him at face value for a second, just for fun. Let's say that the regulator is telling the truth, and he really is worth $100 million or more. What do you get out of watching my channel? Like, what is the like? Shouldn't you be watching like people that could benefit you in some way? Obviously, I'm a psychopathic Italian, Tony Soprano, friggin' gabagool, friggin' eating mozzarella, provolone eating mother effer. What do I do for you? Where's the benefit of watching me? I just don't get it. He's not answering me. I watch you while I'm on the toilet, pool, or sauna. Okay, the toilet like kind of scares me a little bit. Like what? Why are you watching me on the toilet? Do you find me attractive? I hope not, because you're scaring me a little bit now. And the same thing, the pool. You're watching me in the pool, the sauna. Like what the f? Anyway, maybe I don't want to know. Let's change the subject. Maybe I don't want to know why you watch me. let's let's change the topic of conversation. Okay. Um, Look, long term with Apefather is really eventually gonna stop talking about stocks. It's not gonna be too much longer. I would probably say if I do talk about it, it'll be just one stock. I'll tell you this. If I do talk about stocks, it'll probably be just one stock. Like, see how I'm talking about like DJT right now because I'm a part of it. I'm going to be a part of DJT until Trump becomes the president, which I hope he becomes the president. Okay, fingers crossed. After that, I might get involved in another play. I am interested in artificial intelligence AI plays, but like I said, I'm not willing to dedicate that much to the stock market. So, I just want to be crystal clear. I might get involved with one play and that would be it. And I'll ride one play at a time. But my channel is heading towards real estate, 100%. Just like it's going to be a real estate channel eventually. You'll see. I'm looking to do a big project. I could go out right now. I have enough money to buy a second house. Okay. I could do that, but I don't want to do that. I want to do something huge. I want to do something gigantic. Okay. Because life is short. I'm getting older now. 46 years old. I'm already at midlife. You know what I mean? Plus, the way I eat, I'm probably past midlife, right? Take that back. But I got to do something big. I don't want to just be a regular person. See, that's what people don't understand. I'm already a regular person. I'm already an average Joe. I have an average house. I have an average life, average car. So like the way I look at it, it's completely pointless and meaningless to go out and buy another average house that I could just rent for like 3 or 4 thousand a month or whatever. To me, that's pointless. It's stupid. So my goals right now are for something very big. That's what the regulator doesn't understand. That's why very few people understand. I want to do a gigantic, huge project, and I will sometime soon, which is going to be where I build the Apefather brand. I watch you because I'm a master bullshitter. Well, how exactly am I a bullshitter? You're the one who's saying that you're worth $100 million. I think you're the master bullshitter. You know? I mean, how am I a bullshitter? Everything I say is the truth. There is nothing I ever say that's a lie. I don't lie. So whatever you think is bullshit, it's not. It's real. In your case, I think what you say is bullshit. You thought I was 60 now, 46. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Teddy Zane. He was like, I don't know. He claims that he's just focusing on his gym right now. There's no way my schlong is tiny. I can guarantee you that, but I'm not going to show it to you, so you're going to have to just use your imagination. I guess Teddy Zane, I don't know. He seems like something happened to him. Like he seems like he got burnt. He seems like he got burnt. I'm not going to try to guess what happened to the guy, but he just seems like he got burnt. Like something happened where he's like, I'm not doing this shit no more. The regulator, everything I said is true. Tell me what you think I'm saying is false. Tell me what's false. What's false? That I put hundreds of thousands of dollars in AMC? I have video proof of that. I have video proof of that. Okay. I'm telling you, I don't have a gigantic position of a DJT. I'm not lying to nobody. I'm being straight. It's not like the regulator makes it seem like I'm saying like I have 100,000 shares of like DJT. I'm not saying that. Okay. I'm not going to tell you how many shares, but I don't have a gigantic position. I tell you, I'm not risking that much in the stock market anymore. So what exactly do you feel? I'm not showing you nothing, Detective Pikachu, especially you that says you want to burn my house down. Detective Pikachu, what makes you think I trust you? You post pictures of my daughter. You post pictures of my mother on X. This guy, what makes you think I trust you? Are you crazy? I won't even show you the sweat off my balls at this point, what you friggin' did. Show me. Yeah, but you know what's funny, American Dream? These psychopathic people, after they do all of this, actually want to see my portfolio, these lunatics. This is why I don't show my portfolio no more. This is why I don't talk about like my real assets. Like I really don't do it no more because I don't trust nobody. I really don't trust nobody. Unfortunately, I did certain things that I should have never did. I showed too much. I talked too much. I'm not doing it no more. That's all. I just want to be an entertainer. That's it. I just want. I'm here to entertain. That's it. I'm a cheerleader, and I'm an entertainer. Okay, that's it. You know, I'm gonna just say this about DWAC, which is now DJT. What I'm about to tell you is just my opinion. Do you understand this? Do you all understand this? I am not a financial planner. I don't give financial advice. Don't effing listen to me. Do you hear me talking, Detective Pikachu? I don't want no one to listen to me. Okay? This is just my opinion. Everything is based on Trump's success. That's it. So, see, right now, Donald is facing a lot of problems. Could be potentially criminal problems. We don't know yet. He's got a lot of things going on with that friggin' with the Georgia, with the classified documents, with Stormy friggin' Daniels, Michael Cohen, April 15th. There's a lot of shit coming up. okay, that he could be facing like criminal friggin' charges. So you have to understand there's a lot of uncertainty what's happening with his life and with his obviously election, trying to become the 47th president of the United States of America. So all of this is going to play in the success or the failure of Truth Social, okay, and DJT. Let's assume, can we just assume that he wins everything? Like let's just we're talking just assumption. He wins the appeals with the New York civil trial. He wins the appeal. E.G. Carroll, okay, he wins that. Somehow gets past all this crazy criminal shit he's dealing with the Stormy Daniels, the hush money case, the classified documents, Georgia, all that shit. Okay, election interference, all this January 6th. Okay, let's just say somehow Trump wins. Okay, and wins the presidency, becomes the 47th president of the United States of America. I believe, in my opinion, that DJT will be on fire. I believe that they will go to the stratosphere. Okay, so that's the thing. And I've said it from the beginning. If you don't believe in Donald Trump, you shouldn't be a part of DJT. In my opinion, if you believe in Donald Trump, that it's Russian roulette. Have I not said that from the beginning? I said this is Russian roulette. So that's just how I feel. Detective Pikachu, I started talking about DWAC at 14. Think whatever you want to think. Think whatever you want to think. I started talking about it at 14. That's all you need to know. But listen, I'm going to get going now because I have a little breakfast. Have a little eggs, a little bacon, a little sausage. I'm going to be doing a lot of live streams. I promise you, okay? I do promise I'm going to be doing a lot of live streams. I didn't want to do it this long, though. Once again, I did it over an hour. But I am going to be doing a lot of live streams. So remember, everything I said on this live stream is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. It is all entertainment purposes only, okay? You have to do your own homework, your own due diligence. Don't listen to me. Listen to your heart. Okay, take care, brush your hair. See you later, everybody.